Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'm Socrates Jensen, MD, taking the role of your guide through the game, and we're going to continue our exploration of the various missions available in the Chinese port city of Heng. Alright. In the previous mission, we uncovered some business at the Hive, found the hacker who had infiltrated Sarif Industries' interior networks, and uncovered a murderer in order to help our friend Farida. But now we're getting to actual business. That is to say, our plot necessitated missions. Right? It's been a while since I actually played, and so I'm not entirely sure what the plot necessitated missions are. But let's find out. Oh, yeah, it's here in the house of the ladies of the evening. Let's actually check it out. Let's see. Steal an employee card from a Tai guard. Okay. Okay, we can do this. What's going on here? Hey, check out these cool lockers. Boosters of some sort. Shoes. Energy bars. And what appears to be shampoo. An ebook. I do so enjoy books, but no time to read, and we're not going to steal the whorehouse money. That's a little low for us. Hold all. These people are up to some business. So, I'm just gonna go up this set of stairs, and things are getting, well, hello. These prostitutes are strangely overdressed. So, let's just go upstairs and not pay too much attention to this, shall we? Alright.
Oh, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May.
You. I am not getting augments. Not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented.
There's some sort of disturbance here.
They tell customers to get themselves augmented, and they can go fuck themselves.
Sure, some already have. May.
No. End of talking. It's too dangerous. I'm not changing myself for someone else's pleasure.
This isn't the end of the discussion. You'll get the surgery done if you want to keep working. Think about that.
Well, that was a sort of a heated conversation. Let's see if we can intervene at all. Hello, Edgar. Hello, May.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Please. A soldier. Someone on business. So why
What's wrong
are
with
you
her
here?
teeth?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Well, we have been offered a new mission to save some sort of prostitute from being augmented against her will.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more
How
girls
can we
got
refuse
them,
helping the
and
whores,
it brings
really?
more money.
What
Now
kind of
they
people
force
would
us
we
to
be?
do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
Isn't this a job for the police?
Good point.
The police leave lower Hansa to Bell Tower, and Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
I'll accept.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear this little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neurophosine. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Got it.
Got it.
Alright, well that was interesting. Let's see if we can steal the security card now. This is going to be a little dangerous. Crouch. Looks to be mostly empty. Anything here? Nice silken bed. Well, we're at the bed. Anything to see here? I don't really recall what I'm looking for. But maybe we'll find it somewhere around here. Faucet. Toilet. All this seems pretty kosher. Maybe something with this wall painting. I don't know what I'm trying to get here. Maybe this is actually it. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be tricky as balls. Okay. Okay, it's this. No, that. Or that. Oh, it's gonna be tricky. I think, no, with a quick stop we're gonna have to, and just nuke it.
Access
Boom!
granted.
Not the cleanest of operations, but,
You were awesome, baby. Hello. Stop right there!
oh, I'll stop. Stop forever! I don't know what that means, but, and the prostitute has run away. Well, sorry, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just gonna cut you. So what we're looking for is some sort of security card. But where? Aha! There it is. Smart.
Jensen, you got any news yet? You know I hate being left in the dark.
Yeah, I found Van Bruggen. Looks like the Tai Young Medical Corporation hired him and the mercs to destabilize us.
TYM. They already have the lion's share of the global augmentation market. Why use Van Bruggen?
In order to get that share. Hopefully I'll be able to prove it once I get this smart card back to Van Bruggen.
You need backup, let me know.
Alright, well. We found the smart card.
Shove
It's
off
on me.
before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning,
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first.
Always with the
and then maybe
greed.
I'll tell you where to find them.
Bribe.
Here. Now where's Ning?
Okay, but you never heard this from me. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district. But they'll probably have a couple of guys there watching her.
I'm sure there was another way of getting around this, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of figuring out what it was, and I had plenty of money. So, might as well just go to the Daigong district and bribe Chuan Li and get it all over with as quickly as humanly possible. I mean, I might have been able to like knock him out and find the information on his person, but that would be... Boom. I forgot I had that ability. That can be annoying. Alright. I might be in the wrong part of town.
Not the place for you.
Eliminate Ning's guards. Well, there's one guard. I had not realized that I was next to the guards. We're going to, let's see our trank gun. Maybe. Hello. Let's see if I can use our... Aha, the pack. I used my energy pack. I'm not gonna hide. I'm just going to bash you in the face. I'm gonna bash you in the face. Oh! That was very helpful. Getting the energy pack, which meant I could take down both of them before I could get torn to pieces by their bullets. Search. Anything? Pocket secretary. Always useful. And nothing. Let's see what that pocket secretary says. Code for the girl's holding pen. That's going to be useful.
Leave me!
Leave you? I'm not going to leave anybody. Hello, Ning.
No, don't shoot!
I wasn't going to shoot you.
Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. I know. No, I'm
That's a really
fine.
useful
You
coat
touched me.
and
It's not
scarf
yet.
combination.
You hadn't come, though. How did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes. Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May. Tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
I'm just super helpful. That's what I am. Anything interesting here? Can of soda. I'm gonna slurp that down. No. And some cereal, the Sun brand, which apparently is popular both in Detroit and in China. And you got these guys. They have machine pistols. I can't hold them anyway. Wasn't going to use them even if I had them. So, tried to go back to the whorehouse. Hunghua. Here we are back at the Hunghua Hotel. Being useful to the hookers, if you will. Who all seem to be very nice people. Just in unfortunate circumstances. This is the hooker with the heart of gold, if you want to get into our cultural cliches.
Ning, did you find her?
Complete quest.
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more,
Another task.
Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chen. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture without resorting to murder.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chen was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Meaning I can plant drugs on him.
Not only. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me. I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
Alright.
I'll do it.
Good. I'll give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hanshan is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs. Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked him out. When you are...
Alright, I get it.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like...
So, no tranquilizers.
That is good.
It's interesting, you can see how the branching dialogue affects the conversation that you have and the different possibilities for action. Because she always says, if you're going to do murder, do it this, and if you're going to do it the other way, do it this way. Even if you've already picked, I'm not going to murder him. That is my plan. I'm just going to plant drugs on him because that is the moral thing to do. Maybe. Well, we're going to frame a guy just because the prostitute doesn't like him. Sounds like a perfectly reasonable course of action. Alright. Where is this dude's apartment? Alright. So having gotten lost innumerable times and suffered quite a bit of shame at not being able to do it, do our assigned tasks, it appears we have finally found our way to Diamond Chan's apartment, where we're going to plant some drugs and knock the bad boy out. So, yeah, it's up here on this rooftop where is only accessible through one particular set of stairs, it seems, that are a little out of the way. So, we've had some difficulties.
You will die!
Oh, he seems very angry. But not much of a fighter. Not much of a fighter at all. Sorry, Mr. Chan. To disturb you here in your domicile, but I got some drugs to plant. Wherever would be a nice place to plant drugs. Perhaps in the bathroom next to the toilet paper. I wind up in people's bathrooms a lot, you know? That's just my way of living. Yeah. If I want to plant the drugs, what do I need to do? Alright. So I clearly have to leave it somewhere. But where? Oh, something. Plant drugs! Awesome. Return to May. I feel like this looks like return to me with an exclamation point, which I'm amused by. Alright. So, that completed. Now we have to go all the way back. Okay, so we have found May once again, and have done another piece of dirty work for the residents of the Heng. It's time to collect our reward for knocking out Diamond Chan.
Has Chan been taken care of?
I planted the drugs and left him unconscious in his apartment. Your friend should have no trouble with the arrest.
I will contact him immediately. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done, but here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it.
2,000 credits? Well, that makes up for all the bribing that I had to do. Alright, so time to take care of our real quest, which is to return the smart card to Mr. Van Broek. Now that we're here, I'm sure that absolutely nothing will go wrong. Okay, here we are in the pods. Nice little palm tree. It is a garden after all. Gotta get to the right floor. Have pretty buff legs walking up all these stairs. At least you'd think that, but then again, we can't jump more than 1.5 feet. Arnie.
You actually came back. My faith in human nature is restored.
Save it. Here's the smart card and my passport. Now start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bioencoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the pack. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
Uh-oh.
Tiger Medical, man! They're here!
Oh!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me. How?
Oh, come on. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
Alright, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Thanks, man. I won't forget this.
Yeah, I don't know if he will live to forget it, but it seemed like a nice thing to do. I'm a pacifist asshole, but I'm not that much of an asshole to leave him to die. Let's see. So here's his server space. Takes up a lot of the pod. Alright, and now we have our real task is getting out / disabling all these guards. They're all alarmed.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of ions and geothermal.
They don't seem to be moving that much though, which is good for me. Stun everybody. Run! Stun and run, that's how it works.
Stop right.
Stopping commenced. Okay, time to run for our lives. Well, that worked better than expected. Stunned 3 guards, jumping down. Knocked out the first guy. Trying to keep this train rolling. Hey, we found a little vent. Might as well use it. See where it goes. You can't take us to any place that is worse than where we started. Oh, that's not a fan of ours. Giant death robot. Well, it appears we've made our way through a significant portion of their defense underground infrastructure system. There are guys on this floor, there are mines, but none of it seems to be too alerted to our presence. We seem to have made it fortuitously a lot of the way through the underground part of the Alice Garden pods, the infrastructure. There are guys hanging around here. I'm not going to try and hack the security wall the security system simply because I would be spotted. But they would see me. Dead body with nothing on it. Okay, fair enough. Oh great, an electrified floor. My favorite. There are clearly mines, you can tell by the beeping. Let me try and jump across. Fortunately, there's no one around to hear anything. Thank goodness. Let me just keep heading forward. There are these two alarmed guards, but they are too busy looking at... Ah, shit!
He's on the run! Gotta get closer!
Oh, that was not cool, not pleasant. Ah, I made it out! Yes! Oh, I just cloaked there at the last second to get by the last two guards. Because they were not going to be dissuaded from looking in my direction. So I made it out! I made it out alive!
Get Pritchard on the line. Tell him I need everything he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building.
And no one died!
Everything.
Most of all me!
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle that Ruby talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
That could have been a much messier situation than it turned out to be. But in fact, I got through that. Obviously, I would edit it out if I had been slaughtered numerous times, but I only died... I didn't even die, I just had to restart once because things were looking a little bad. So that was very effective. Alright, well we are here at the Tai Young Medical Shuttle Station already. So let's take a look. Okay, well, it looks just like a tram. Bunch of lockers. So let's go. I don't care about my unfinished side quests. I've done them already. At least all the ones I care about. In the meantime, I've also upgraded my praxis in a part which didn't make it into the recording. Bought the Typhoon system, which is going to be invaluable for some future bosses. But nothing else of too much.